Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mondoid, your one-stop shop for all things Project Zomboid. And this week is going to be one of those short, sweet, fast-firing Mondoids that we get every once in a while from the developers. And it is basically a couple of announcements, and that wraps it up. So this Mondoid is going to be quick, and if you can't read it, well, then I'll be happy to explain what exactly is going on. So it's called The Happy Mondoids, which is always a good title to see. Usually means something good is going on. So they even say right away things are going to be short, kind of like quick fire, gunfire that's going on. And the big first announcement is that Romain, aka Robert Johnson on the forums, has quit his other job and is now permanently working for the Indie Stone as another coder. This is awesome, particularly with the whole metagame ramping up and NPCs becoming more and more, prominent and looming in the near future. Having another coder on their side working with them full-time means we can see hopefully quicker, more stable releases, things that they've wanted to get in the game but just didn't have the time, hopefully coming into the game a little bit sooner than they anticipated. Just good news overall. It's always good to kind of bolster your ranks and have one more man in your coding army. As somebody who has some limited experience with coding, God, it's such a pain in the ass, and I can fully understand why certain things take as long as they do, especially since I don't necessarily understand the complications and the intricacies that they work with. So having another person on their team is really, really good. For those of you Desura people out there, I'm sure you've noticed by now that the build that they've promised has not hit Desura yet. And they actually talk about this a little bit. There are still a couple of bugs that are forcing them to delay the Desura build from hitting, though we should see it really relatively soon. On the plus side, the test builds that people have been testing are out on the forums. So you can actually, if you don't want to wait and you want to play it with known bugs that may still be there, you can go into the forums and download it right now and go play with, what may still be a slightly buggy foundation. Now, from my experience on the forums, they have been rapid firing them. My series will be unaffected by this. I will not be updating to the forum release for my series. I like to maintain a playthrough that has what the majority of the people out there are playing. But that's basically all that's going on as far as the forums are concerned. Desura is going to be hopefully shortly behind that after they get all the bugs worked out. And there's a little paragraph here that says, with the new update that you can download in the forums now, or if you want to wait for the Desura build, your survival in Muldrow is going to get a little bit more complicated. And they don't actually talk about why, which is cool, but they do have a little video on an unlisted video that you can go click on in the forums, right here actually in the post. I highly suggest you go check. Well, actually, I don't want to spoil it. So if you want to spoil what's going to make the game more complicated and more difficult for you to survive, you can come here and you can check it out by watching the video. Or you can play it for yourself. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I watched the video. I like to spoil myself. But needless to say, it's kind of cool. It's very, very neat. It doesn't change things drastically, but it definitely does throw a nice little twist into your survival in Muldrow. And that's it. That really is it. That's all they're talking about. There's not a lot for me to kind of tear apart and discuss here, which is fine. Every once in a while, a quick Mondoid's a nice Mondoid. But definitely worth checking out for everybody to see what exactly is fun. And if you want to go spoil what is making your survival in Muldrow, go check it out. The link is right in the blog itself. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed your Mondoid. Nice, easy one. I'll see you all next week if you're a weekly viewer. If not, I'll see you later today. By the time you see this video, a few videos probably have gone up already. We're going to be splooging all over the place, all kinds of Payday stuff. So check it out because Payday does come out today, so we have a lot of special stuff going up for that. Other than that, I will see you all next time.